Hi, today I'm here with Johnny, part of the Marketing Insider Club. And how are you doing, Johnny?
I'm good, thanks,
Hey,
Andreas.
Thanks for coming in today, Johnny. We're going to talk a little bit about the success you had in your business, the things you've done that made a big difference to your business. And we want to cover three things, that you've done more, but what would you say, let's start with the top one there, Johnny. What has made a big difference in your business?
I suppose what comes to mind, the first thing would be our website launch. We did have an existing older website, and I bit the bullet and thought I'd go and get a professional to upgrade our website, make it a lot more, let's call it, online shopping friendly.
Yes.
And we've had fantastic results from that. Yeah.
So that was another guy in the Marketing Insider Club that you actually hired, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
That's one of the advantages in meeting the right people there, isn't it?
Tell me about it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, on that website, what were the actual differences there? What does it do differently, and how does it give you different results?
I suppose to start with, it was the template of the website itself, in the fact that when people come to the homepage, it had a fantastic offer. It told us a little bit about us. It talked about a guarantee. Again, a guarantee that was unique to us, and of course specials in regards with our latest specials on certain products with amazing obviously discounts and offers were all on that front page. So as soon as people went on it, bang, it was right in their face, and there was a guarantee, there was an offer, there was testimonials from other customers that had dealt with us. So a lot of information for people in a very short amount of time for them to see what we're about.
Yeah, and I guess having a better website gives you a better chance of getting a better conversion.
Absolutely.
And you investing in getting people to your website and then not converting them for whatever reason because it looks crappy, the specials don't look good, is a dumb thing to do, isn't it?
And that, I suppose that was the main difference between our previous website and the new one was exactly that. Like, we had a lot of people visiting the original site, but it wasn't getting turned into sales.
Yeah.
But we found just with these changes, doing things right, implementing those things that we talked about within the Insiders Club, just sales, it happened instantly. Within an hour of the website getting launched, we were getting sales straight away from the front page.
So what made you actually do this? Where did you get the idea from?
Actually from members of the Insiders Club.
That's right.
Yeah. So one of the other members said, look, this Mike, he's a genius.
Yes.
He's really good at designing websites, and they thought that it would put my business into the next level. So I had a meeting with Mike, of course, and went through, and man, I was sold. And as I said, it's just done fantastic results. We've increased our business, on the website orientated side by 1,000%.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's huge.
Because I see that often people actually invest and get people to their website, and then they can't convert them. And that is, strategy number one is getting people to your site. Strategy number two, which is more important, is actually getting people converted properly, right? And that's true not just for website, that's in any business. Conversion is the first thing that you should be doing, and then it's actually worth driving more traffic to that, because you have a good conversion, right?
That's right.
Okay. Awesome, Johnny, that's a very good point, and I think that's important for anyone that has a homemade web page, a website that looks crappy, to really look at that and get that done right. It's like your shop, if that doesn't look good, you can't expect to do well in business.
That's right. Yeah.
Awesome. And of course, in the Insider Club, you meet people, your members already know who the other guys are that can do this kind of service, so talk to them, get that right. Okay? Fantastic. Johnny, point number two. What's the other next thing that you've done that you felt that really created a difference?
I started playing around with direct mail, and what I did was I created a letter. Obviously, again, I don't know if you want me to get into details about that, but obviously it involved a Kit Kat, a pretty catchy slogan, and then of course offering the person an absolutely irresistible deal.
Yeah, I remember that was the first thing that you worked on, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
And you had that catchy thing, which is, in direct mail, to have something there that people, it catches people's attention is really cool. And you did the Kit Kat.
Yeah.
What was the Kit Kat?
So what I did was I put it in a nice folder that opened it up.
Yeah.
I stuck a Kit Kat bar to it, was saying, have a break on me, and then of course gave them some details about what we're about, and gave them this amazing deal that if they purchased a product from us, that we would give them the same product absolutely free. And
didn't you even have it that people could get the first without buying anything, that they could get the first item free?
All potential new customers that were unsure about who we were and what we're about and that were genuine. I said I'd send them absolutely any sample they wanted free of charge with no right of return. So
how easy is it to sell when you have an irresistible offer like that?
Really easy.
Yeah, you can call people, you can send them a mail. They'd be almost crazy not to take it up, right?
And that was the thing. I followed that direct marketing letters that were sent out. I was following up with a phone call, and some of them were like, "Is this offer for real?" And I said, "Absolutely. You tell me what you want me to send to you, and I'm happy to send it." And again, generated a huge amount of income out of it.
So the only thing you really need to do is convince people that it is a real thing, because they probably think this sounds unreal. Right?
Yeah, too good to be true.
Too good to be true.
Yeah.
Right.
So back with the phone call on top of the top of the direct mail, it made a massive difference.
Yeah.
And again, it converted into a huge amount of sales for us.
Yeah, absolutely. You have then the opportunity to prove yourself. You send it to people, no risk, and they can just see, whoa, this guy's actually better, or at least as good as the other guy, and he cares and he wants to do something different to the other guys. So you've got your foot in the door. It doesn't mean you will absolutely make a lot of sales, unless you have the next steps right as well, which you seem to be working on as well.
Absolutely.
Okay. So are you still doing that? Are you still acquiring new business on a, have you got that every month you're sending out direct mail letters or making phone calls? Have you still got that offer on the go?
Yes, I think it's really important. Obviously, working through with our website, with the direct mail, with the phones, we all do. We accumulate them, join them all together, and it enables us to attack obviously a wider variety of customers at every angle possible.
Yeah.
So I think it's really important, and yes, we do that on a regular basis. Usually 5 new customers every week.
Oh wow,
yeah.
That's fantastic, eh? And I mean, they stay with you for life, or for a long time, 2 or 3 years. That's fantastic. So here again, the lesson is really, when you do a marketing campaign and you've got it kind of mastered, it is really important not to drop it because you're starting something else. You need to systemize it in such a way that you can keep going with that system and keep making money. I think that is the success of business, and you're basically developing that system, mastering that system, systemize the system, and then let it take and keep making money. And then you can jump to the next one, but don't let that one drop away, because your business, that's your foundation of the business that you're building up from. And I think we see that often. People build up something and they get bored with it and jump to the next. And it's actually okay to be bored. However, systemize it so that when you're bored, you can let someone else do that, and it's a good investment letting someone else do that if in time,
And I think another important thing is a lot of people will try something, and we did I learned this myself. I'd try something initially, and it just didn't work. Okay, and of course a lot of us want to give up, but I thought, no, I'll try it again. I changed things just a little bit, maybe the wording, maybe the headline, when I was doing the direct mailing, and it made a massive difference. It was actually amazing. And some people, I actually sent the same information out again and again and again, and it took 3 or 4 direct mail outs to them before they started purchasing from us. But it did happen. You've just got to persevere, and again, look at your marketing in many different angles, and just keep pushing at it, and the successes will come.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Many times people say something doesn't work, but it just means 1 or 2 aspects of it doesn't work. It could be the headline that doesn't work, the offer doesn't work, the timing, maybe the target market that you send it to doesn't work. It doesn't mean the whole thing doesn't work. And I think inexperienced people that know very little about marketing, they try one thing and give up and say, nah, marketing doesn't work, which is of course crap. It's the way of doing it didn't work, and they gave up, and good on you for pushing it through and trying again. It's a very, very important message, Try it again, because you will get it right. It's just a matter of when, and the number of steps also depends on whom you get advice from, If you try and do it by yourself and you learn it all from scratch, that's a heck of a lot harder than listening to very successful people like we have members in our Marketing Insider Club. Who are very smart people. You can learn. You're learning heaps from those guys?
Absolutely. And then that's where, that's another great part about the Insiders Club. It's not just, obviously, the lessons that we learn from, obviously, you guys, but it's also from the members. We're like, one big business group, really, with different ideas. It's, as I said, it's priceless.
And today, people are learning from you, So there you are. Hey? A few months later, you're already teaching the group how awesome is that. Because you've learned some gems, and we really appreciate you sharing them with the members here today.
That's fine.
Johnny, third point, what is that? You've done another one that you focus on. recently as well?
Just been playing around with the video marketing side of things. A lot of our messages, which I either put through via emails or via the website or via if the direct feed outs, we decided to go to the next step and go into video presentations. With absolutely amazing results.
So one of the things that you did pretty quickly was to buy some keyword-rich domains.
Yep.
And then basically there's now what we call a lead capture page, right?
That's right.
And so people can see the video. The video drives them to that lead capture page. On that lead capture page, there's some video, and people can see some video out there about you, and it creates some interest, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
The beauty is, of course, we can measure exactly what leads are coming in, how many people are hitting that side.
I think the good thing with the video as well is, people learn or retain information different ways. Some do it, obviously auditorial by listening.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of people like to read. I'm not a big reader myself.
Yeah.
Okay, but most people learn visually. And that's a learning pattern, but it's no different when it comes to buying. We love to see, we like to look at something, and I found with the video style of presentations is the fact that it's fantastic because the person gets to see you. 24 hours a day. And that's the great thing. When you hook it up onto your website, and you're right there answering the questions that they want with you, there's actually a person in front of them,
exactly,
not just some text.
Yeah, it makes you the expert, right? And it's easy to do that through video, which is very difficult to do that in any other medium.
And it's just way more personal, and it's something that I want to obviously keep pushing within the own website, is go away from text and obviously work on the video a lot more, because I see the benefits of it. Because people start to build a relationship, and businesses, but relationships, I personally think. And the fact that if that video can get people closer to you and understand what you're about and how you're passionate about, obviously whatever product or service you sell, it's going to help you. It's going to help your business. It really is.
Well, one of the interesting things that I just read about, Google are now building a translator that can translate the text that is spoken into text, so that they can find keywords within video.
Wow.
How awesome is that? You can just see the future of video, how powerful it is, and it's obviously very complicated. Each person has a different language pattern, and they have to find keywords within video. But Google will master that. And then when you search for any keyword and it's somewhere in a video, they will be able to show you that video on that topic, right? So it's a really good thing to get into. It's not an instant thing; it's a continuous thing, and you're working on that, which is awesome. So overall, Johnny, you're doing 1, 2, 3 different things. You mentioned something about the number one. What's your message about that? Just to other people that are.
Yeah, I think the most important thing for people to remember is. Try and, the word's hard to come to mind, but it's like learning how to diversify, or don't just put all your marketing into one aspect. Like, some people just focus on just the website, others focus on just direct mailing, others focus just on phone calls. I've personally found through my own experiences and the rapid growth that my own business has, that has achieved over the last 12 months, is the fact that I've found targeting, using your marketing in many different avenues, like using the website, using the direct mail, using the phone, flyers, word of mouth, just trying to work a whole lot of different avenues of marketing to get the best results.
That's right.
It's very obvious. And that's the thing. We'll do all of them within a month. But one month it might be heavily website, we get the business. Another month it might be from the direct mail ads that we get the business. Another month it might be from existing customers. And that's another really important thing, is people tend to forget, is got to look after those existing customers. Anything that I offer somebody new, I give the opportunity to those existing customers I have as well. I think that's really important, in the fact that we do appreciate their business as well, and we're going to continually look after them.
Yeah, it's just another one. So guys, the number one is one of the most dangerous numbers. If you have one strategy that's on one leg, hey, you get a change in the situation, all of a sudden that marketing doesn't work anymore, and things change all the time, you're stuffed. So it's very important to develop many marketing strategies. And hey, it takes a year or two, or lifetime for some businesses to do that. Continuously learning and listening and developing more marketing strategies, because in business, that's the one thing that will either grow or fail your business, is how good your marketing is. So awesome. Hey, Johnny, really appreciate your time. Appreciate your sharing with the members and all the great ideas, and good luck with your business. Thanks very much.
No problems, Andreas. Thank you.